we're going to be presenting the case study for Exit, The Thrill of Escape. We're going to start with a brief explanation of what Exit is and what they're about. Exit is Louisiana's first real-life escape room where players must solve puzzles and find clues to escape a locked room within a set time limit. With four themed rooms that are challenging and immersive, it has attracted almost 9,500 players per year since opening in 2013. This means they're doing certain things right. 9,500 players per year at 22.50 cents is a nice and steady income stream. But looking at the sheet, their revenue after tax and expenses, is half of what they actually make, and we have to find a way of how to increase that. But let's take a look at the competition. We have Escape My Room, a rival escape room offering a similar experience at $30 per person with 60-minute game time. So they offer more time with a similar price. It's still a high price, but it's more game time. So people and customers feel like they're getting more bang for their buck. But then, their main competition, and which what I would say who they're really competing with, who they really need to understand and see what they're doing right. Clue Care. It offers 5 theme rooms in a 3,200 square foot location for $28 per person. It's an alternative choice for escape room aficionados. And in a 3,200 square foot location, you can clearly tell off the bat that the rooms are way bigger. Bigger groups of people can come into the rooms, and for a price of $28 per person, it's right in the middle in between Escape My Room and Exit. And even though it's right in the middle, they definitely offer better service and a bigger complex. So customers, when going to choose an escape room, me as a customer, if I want to bring my family to an escape room, I would say Clue Care would be the best for me and my family since it's the bigger one and the best priced. The business model. Yes, Exit has a high profit margin. It requires only 2 to 3 staff members for a smooth operation of the business, and Exit has been reaping positive reviews and a high profit margin. It has low operating costs. Exit operates 49 weeks per year, and it only requires 2 to 3 employees. Hourly employees are paid $11.50 per hour, which is higher than Louisiana's required minimum wage, which I believe is $7 or $7.50. I'm not quite sure, but still, this is definitely too high for escape room employees, and I feel like this is where they are committing a big mistake in paying them $11.50, because this means that they're going to want to work less hours since they're getting paid a high amount. We don't know how much drive these employees have, but $11.50 an hour for employees that are just working in an escape room, and it's definitely a small escape room, and they probably have a really system that just runs itself. I think they should be paying them less, and this way they can raise the times on the games without raising the costs. Because we need to increase the return business. Exit has an issue with low return business with less than 20%, and increasing this number should be a part of the strategic plan to boost customer loyalty. I would say also offering a rewards program, for customers that made it far into the game, even though they did not win, since this is such a difficult game, being that only 4% of its customers have successfully completed it. I feel like a rewards program is definitely something that would help them gain loyal customers. For the customer experience, we have some positive reviews. However, this has not translated into the high return business for the Exit. So this means that customers, yes, they're having a good time and they might leave satisfied, but they definitely do not leave with a want of more, because maybe they're just not really impacted with the service or just how the rooms were. And then prices, Exit must stay competitive to maintain its position in the marketplace With both its high price point and the threat of new entrants into the industry, its value proposition, branding, and competitive positioning should be strengthened, especially after this amount of time that they've been using the same strategies since 2013. For operations, we have hourly wages. Like I mentioned before, the employees are paid $11.50, higher than Louisiana's required minimum wage. This should definitely be lowered. For the room qualities, the theme rooms are between 500 and 750 square foot, immeasurably decorated to set the scene. The rooms are challenging, with only 4% of players successfully escaping within the time limit. This is something I agree with Exit here, because this keeps customers coming. And yes, wanting for more, even though the percentage is very less. But, you know, certain people don't really want a lot of, they're paying for an experience. They want to feel a reward afterwards. So maybe by lowering their difficulty on their games, we might gain more, customers to come back and feel that joy of, having fun and completing it. And yes, it's challenging, but at least they completed it and it was something that's possible, and they don't feel like they wasted their money. Rules: players must surrender their electronics to prevent cheating, and Exit provides lockers for safekeeping. I think that this is very smart of them, and this also prevents from players exposing how the rooms look inside, and it maintains the surprise of the experience. The future of escape rooms. I see a lot of uncertainty with the market for escape rooms, being that I feel like this was just a trend, and that they only make a really high profit in Halloween, because that's where people really want to visit escape rooms. Other than Halloween, the escape rooms don't really get too much business. Maybe just tourists looking for to do something fun, or just people that really like escape rooms. People that are just in need of having something to do with their friends. For in terms of opportunities, Exit must reevaluate its strategy to pursue high return customer business and enhance its value proposition, while keeping a close eye on the growing competition, as mentioned before. Building unique value proposition, a thrilling and unique experience. Exit provides a unique and immersive experience for those seeking thrilling source of entertainment. The theme rooms are full of puzzles, mystery, and challenge. Immersive environments. Exit Decor creates fully immersive experiences akin to being on a movie or television set. Value for money. Despite the higher cost of playing games, $22.99 for 45 minutes, they can add value to their business if they add specialty food that are themed like different rooms. I believe this will add a sense of uniqueness to the experience and to Exit itself, making it different from their competitors. And this way, they're going to be able to maintain a social presence and appeal to a younger consumer. A marketing plan for Exit. I feel like, Exit definitely needs to do more promotions and discounts. This will definitely start to increase the number of returning customers for the business and word of mouth. But Exit will offer promotions and discount codes to customers, especially in non-peak months. This way we can, secure at least a steady traffic of customers in those months where we might not see a steady traffic. So also another thing that's very important to highlight is that we need new theming and variations. Exit has to consider releasing new theme rooms and variations of games to keep things fresh and encourage repeat business. But I think they should do this often, maybe every 2 weeks, keep it fresh. This and also every time they keep it fresh and they change the themes, they should definitely advertise it and market it. This is going to be our number 3 priority: increased online advertising. With growing competition, Exit must expand its online advertising presence, especially on social media platforms such as TikTok and Instagram, to reach new audiences. The good part is they could spend way less than $3,000 on advertising, since marketing and TikTok and Instagram is fairly easy, and this could help them also to increase their revenue after taxes. Plans to improve their profit after tax. Exit can improve their profit by adjusting employee pay and session times. Lowering employee pay would increase profitability, allowing Exit to extend session times without raising prices. This would allow Exit to better compete with similar escape room businesses that offer longer sessions at similar prices. And we have to, you know, keep in mind that these other businesses, they offer longer sessions and not and also similar prices, but the important thing is that they also have bigger places, so this means larger group of people. It means more money coming in. For my final thoughts about this case study, I feel like Exit has a solid foundation and clear path to success by building a unique value proposition and implementing a strong marketing plan. Exit can differentiate itself in the market and attract more customers with a focus on improving profitability through cost optimization and extending session times. Exit can also increase profits and secure its future in the escape room industry if they implement new strategies in TikTok with influencers visiting the escape rooms. They definitely have to have a better online presence. They have to have a better website. There's a lot of things Exit can do to secure their position in this ever changing market. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Diego Lopez, and I hope you have a great evening.